This thing is fantastic. It's great to look at, fun to drive. It's best of both worlds. Muscle car meets Jeep. 392 Rubicon is a fantastic vehicle to get out and play in. It is the king of the Jeeps right now. This is my daily driver, so I cannot kill this thing. It is a step above any other Jeep. A big step. Whatever they've done to the frame, the suspension, the shocks and such, all of it combined has made it a much better driving Jeep on the road. And I can only assume it's going to be just as capable, if not more capable, with the Hemi now than it used to be off-road. The off-roading I've done, the Hemi has been phenomenal, especially in the sugar sand and the really deep sugar sand. It didn't even flinch. Just pulls right through it. No hint of ever wanting to get stuck without airing down. This is a 2022 Wrangler 392. Got about 7,200 miles right now. In 3 months. It's been a great vehicle so far. A lot of fun. It's stock. It's a non-XR, except I have 35s on it. I had the 35s put on it before it even left the dealership. It's a little bit dirty. I washed it and then it rained. Ooh, man, big fire ant mound. What's up, dude? What's up? Little dude, you need to move. You're in a bad spot there. Snazberry 392 after a successful quick trip into the swamp. Right now this is a stock 392 with no lift on 35s. Went through some pretty deep water. I have to say it was a lot deeper than I was expecting. There. Big deep muddy hole. Way deeper than it looked. Let's talk a little bit about this Rubicon and how it handles the off-road. The 392 Rubicon, I should say. It's got of all the Jeeps I've had a lot of Jeeps over the years. CJs, TJs, you name it. I built a lot, spent a lot of money, broke a lot of stuff. And I have to say, stock, this is by far the best riding Jeep on this type of washboard road that I've driven yet. The stock suspension, this is not an XR, this is just a straight Rubicon, straight 392. And it's perfect. It does not kill you. So many times, especially after I've gotten lifts on, like my last TJ, the last one I had was the gold one, was the worst. Man, I had the heavy duty springs on that thing, and you'd hit a bump or you'd hit a pothole and it would jar you so hard it felt like somebody was punching you in the kidneys. Hold on.
Came out of my seat on that one.
Yeah. So did everything in the back. Another big one. We're almost through. One last one. My last JK with the 3.5 Metal Cloak Game Changer was better, but they're never perfect. There's always seems like there's that compromise. This thing, though, I could do this all day. I'm not getting beat up in the least. It doesn't bounce around. It's no big deal. Big change. The 392 does seem more buttoned down completely. It's more solid feeling, more stable. It's more brutish. It's got like a toughness to it, a feel to go. It's got the, I don't know, the strengthening of the frame or changes they made definitely help a lot. It's not a sports car by any means, but it is definitely the best stock driving Jeep that I've ever had. 392 definitely feels more planted than a stock JL or stock Rubicon. And this kind of effortless cruising right here, where I'm doing 30, 35, just meandering down a road with no particular place to go. And it loves it. So right now you're surrounded by Big Cypress National Preserve. 392, I haven't had any issues in this heat of South Florida, 100% humidity, where it feels like you're driving through the gates of hell. Doesn't care. This is the overpass for Alligator Alley. We're in Big Cypress National Preserve. And we're gonna do some good fishing in here. As long as you don't have any problem with the possibility of wasps or hornets. If you look up, there are wasps' nests everywhere. A lot of these are still alive and well. But there's good fishing in the canal right there, in the river. You want to live in the tropics, this is the kind of stuff that happens. Well, technically it's the subtropics. Okay, stealth mode off. Sound of the free and the brave. I wonder if there's any benefit gas-wise to running with the exhaust, performance exhaust off. Let's talk about the 392 in the rain. Seems very stable. I don't have any issues. I don't feel any loss of slip. I'm sure being an all-time four-wheel drive helps. Yes, driving into the apocalypse in the 392 Snazwick. The apocalypse, which is a daily afternoon occurrence in the rainy season in Florida. The vehicle is unfazed by it. The wind is the only thing that upsets lifted Jeeps. And it's windy, look at it. Oh, wow, considering how windy it looks out there, it's not killing me. So yeah, it's windy right now. Woo, baby, woo. Oh yeah, I picked the perfect time to be driving. That wind is though, I can feel it. Good thing this vehicle weighs as much as it does, because if not, this would really suck. You know, there's a vehicle, wow, man. I wonder if that's going to show up. A lot of water on the road right here, though. I can feel it. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Holy shit. I don't know where that hit, but man, it looked close. 392 isn't even breathing heavy. It's nice. Just kind of rested my foot on the gas and it just wants to go. Actually, it's in 4-cylinder mode. 15.6, currently at 21 miles per gallon. And I can appreciate the 4-cylinder mode, because there's times in this where 4-cylinder is actually welcome. For lengths of time, say something like this, where I know I'm not going to be needing full power for a little while here. It'd be nice to be able to have that option. Oh man, I gotta save this dude. So here's a sad situation. Some asshole has decided to tie up this gator and try and capture him, and now he's stuck there. And I need to rescue him, but there's too many other guys hanging around here for me to go in there around here by myself. Something happens, I'm dead on those rocks. And I'm too far out in the swamp to call anybody, because there's no service. Gator Alley, which is I-75 in South Florida. Goes from Naples to Fort Lauderdale. We're about a quarter of the way over from the west coast in Naples. This canal here is called the Crystal. There's a freshwater spring here. It gets pretty deep. There's a lot of wildlife in here, and believe it or not, people swim in here. But about 5 years ago or so, maybe 10 years now, kid got his arm bit off by a gator in here. Beautiful day. The Wrangler likes this weather. It doesn't seem to bother it. Temperature-wise, everything seems happy. This is South Florida and it's hot as hell, so vehicles got to put up with a lot of crap. Might be raining out.